Hi everyone, I'm Manisha, and I guess a lot of you already know me. But let's speak about the project that we are building just right now. And I start with the concept. So it's autonomous AI agent CRMs or orchestration layer 3 by Palo Alto AI Research Lab. And the project being created by collaboration of Platinum VC and Palo Alto AI Research Lab in San Francisco. So here you can meet our team, and we have a lot of interviews with all of the co-founders, including me, on our YouTube channel. And let's talk a bit about the superpowers. So let's start with me. I'm in charge for the investors pitching and business development. Tony builds the stuff, and let's take maybe Andrew. He brought in a lot of academic minds since he is a Stanford alumni. And now let's move on to where the project being created. Welcome to San Francisco and Silicon Valley. It's the center of crypto, AI, and unfortunately a lot of homelessness in the US. So here we have a big problem. Now companies prefer to hire agents over the people. And as Andrew said, they think faster. Sometimes they are not so smart as you are, but they are working 24/7. So here we have a bigger problem right now. A lot of streets in San Francisco are overloaded with the advertisements like stop hiring humans and so on. So if you are a human, and I think you are, that would be hard for you to find a job nowadays. And we're not ready for the AI era. Machines will probably take our jobs. So that's why we created a solution for that. Now you can create it and a copy of yourself. It will be your own agent. And it can automate a lot of different stuff for you, starting from managing your Twitter, Telegram, Discord, LinkedIn, and so on. And it's created by a combination of three parts mainly, large language models, tool sets, and data sets. After that, let's talk about the monetization. So creating an agent is not just an only option. You can even rent it or sell it and make some money on that. And once you create a copy of yourself, it can replace you 24/7. So it can be any kind of agent designed specially for you. And now I'd like to tell you more about the backbone of the project. It's actually a CRM called Charm, and Charm stands for H+A human plus agents, and it's a code name. So right now we're creating everything in collaboration with Eliza OS and integrating it into Telegram Messenger just to act and speak like a human, not a bot. So we created a biggest community around the CRM, around Silicon Valley VCs, engineers, scientists, and so on. So if you want to join our community, there is still a chance to apply on our website. I will put the link in the description box. And since we're proud of our community, we have the YouTube channel where we have a lot of interviews, collective calls. We share a lot of articles on Twitter and Telegram. So feel free to follow us. And if you are a builder, you can probably get an access to our repositories as well, or help us to build the global presence because some of the key opinion leaders are already supporting us. And we have 15 plus regional communities, so it doesn't matter what language you speak, you can always find yourself an interesting community. Now let's move on to this part. We have a YouTube channel where we share the deal flow and we share the interviews with interesting people. We have an X account where we have some articles and updates. And feel free to join our collective calls each Thursday. It will be recorded on our YouTube channel as well, where you can find some networking and decent projects probably. And I want to tell you more about the partners. So we have made a lot of partners and friends. So our global partners base is around APAC region, also the US and UK. And since that, our agents are actually working for notable folks from different companies you can see on the screen. And that's why we're profitable since the first day. And we keep our treasury in multi-sig wallets. You can just scan the QR code and check it. And since we're building the DAO, soon the treasury is going to be under the DAO governance. So we see huge market opportunities for the AI agents. You can dive deeper just right here. And we believe AI agents are now in the blue ocean state, so it's a great market to scale with. Now let's move on to the revenue overview, and I guess that would be interesting to a lot of users. So we're planning to grow our revenue into 12 million through the next year. And by doing so, right now we have some of the resources and income sources for the current year. So it's scouting for VCs from Silicon Valley, also some subscription fees, AI project advisory, mentoring, and funding and grants, of course. And as Andrew said here, in 2026, after the launch of the mainnet, our treasury is gonna be growing even faster because we will have to add some other fees like fees for launching AI agents, network integrations, and network fees. And maybe let's talk a bit about the tokenomics. So that's also a really interesting part because it was stress tested so many times to make it bulletproof and to ensure the longevity of the AAA platform. So here we have a sustainable token unlock schedule, and we're gonna have a Diamond Hands airdrop very soon to bring in more holders and builders. So feel free to join our community to find out more. I will leave the link in the description. And I want to tell you more about the utilities the token is going to have. Actually, once you get the token, you're going to have a lot of features to go with, like launching the AI agents, liquidity and pairs for the on-chain agents, also subscription fees, running nodes, and so on. As I mentioned, the AAA token, it's not just an asset. It was created to push the ecosystem forward, starting from passive income for the holders to voting rights, access to the nodes, and so on. And each agent, which is going to be launched, is going to bring more liquidity, which is creating a greater demand for the token. And now let's move on and dive deeper into the product itself. As I mentioned, we have a backbone of the CRM. So right now we have a lot of companies, a lot of B2B companies as clients, and they usually connect a lot of working accounts and upload all of their dialects there. So you can do the same and keep in touch with your clients, with your partners, and so on. And here is the roadmap. Let's make a quick note. We're going to grow our community into 300K by the next year. And right now, let's move on to the user lifecycle stage. So I guess that would be interesting for the specific categories. So let's move on with the BCs. Once they buy the token, they can get any kind of services over that, get their profit, or exit the investment. So it depends on them. AI builders and developers usually have like two options. They can code or get the no code pro plan for no development. And the pre-launch projects are usually onboarded. We help them to raise, launch, and then go into the development phase. B2B providers usually are integrating the API at the moment, and they are also getting some other agents to make a long-term partnership with us. And if you're a retail investor, you can just register it on our platforms, take your tokens, hold them, or exit from the investment. Here are some of the benchmarks and statistics on the AI agents on the market. And if you want to know more about the events, we're actually attending a lot of events on offline and online as well. But recently we held a VC brunch during the Paris Blockchain Week. So we had a lot of partners in there and a lot of sponsors. So feel free to read it here more. And I guess that for now. So I wanted to join our communities for the AI agent builders or investors, and let's keep in touch over there.